In this video, I'll show you how to submit your assignments. So let's go to course timeline, unit 1. So your first assignment is to submit triangles.java. So let's see, let's say we did that already. We created our project, and now I'm in the Finder for Windows. And if you're using a Mac or some Unix system, let me know if you need extra help in figuring out how to locate your files. But let's see. So I'm assuming most of you are using NetBeans and followed the steps for creating a NetBeans project, and you've done that, and getting the triangles project to run. If not, this is a good set of videos to look at to help you with that. So let's say now we've created the files and we're ready to submit them. And we have our triangles project, and like I said, the video will show you how to create this if you need help with that. And we're going to go into the source directory. SRC is short for source because that's where the source code is. And then main, we can click on that, Java. And here it is. Here's the file that we want to submit. You might have a different icon depending on your system. That's okay, as long as the name of the file is triangles.java. So now I'm going to press Submit Assignment. And I will, let's see, I think, well, let me just drag it. Oh, it says move. I don't like that. Let's see. I'm gonna click on the file icon here. So let's navigate to oh yeah, it's on Sandbox, right? Let's see. Right, that was in my documents folder. Sandbox. Triangles, source, main, Java. There it is. Okay, I'm going to say open, and you can put in any comments in here. And this is actually, if you're ever stuck, you could say so this is my working version, my final working version, or something like that, if you want. But also, if you're ever stuck, you're working on some code and something's wrong and you just cannot figure out what's going on, you can write a little note in here. Instead of saying this is my final working version, you can say, you know what, I'm stuck. I tried compiling it and I got this weird error message, and please help me understand what's going on. That's perfectly fine. That's part of the learning process. So if you decide to do that, there's no penalty for submitting multiple times. What I'll do is I will provide you with feedback, make suggestions for what might be going on with your code, how you can fix it, and then you can resubmit. And you can do that any number of times as long as the the course hasn't ended. You can do that any number of times. There's no penalty for multiple submissions, or there's no such thing as a late submission as long as I get it before the end of the course. Okay, so this is also a place for typing in if you have any questions or concerns about the assignment. Okay, so now I'm going to press submit. And it says right here, assignment submitted, 1 item. And again, there's this resubmit assignment button, so you can resubmit as many times as you want. And that's, and then what'll happen is I'll take a look at it, and I'll grade it and send you a message, we can go through that process as many times as it takes to get a working program. And what I usually do is I'll give it a grade of, if it is a graded lesson. This one isn't actually, I don't think. But if it is a graded lesson, I'll give it a grade. I'll usually give it an incomplete. That might show up as a 69 or INC or something up here. And then once we get the code working, I'll change that to a letter grade. Okay, or if it's fine on the first submission, I'll just give it a letter grade. But you can always resubmit if you want to improve your grade, or if you want to just fix something that's not working. But if it is an incomplete, I do expect you to resubmit something. You do want to make sure all your code is working before you go on to the next, preferably before you go on to the next assignment, because the lessons kind of build on each other, so you want to make sure that you have something, especially when you get up to like around Unit 4. But just in general, you want to make sure that you're clear on how to get your code working before you go on to the next assignment. So that's it for submissions. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always message me or write your comment in here.